Hello YouTube fans, here again, and I thought I'd do a little bit of updates, Peter news and things to come. Why not, why not? Now, as you know, I'm still doing my marathon video on Nasties, and I'm going to do other things on the horizon, talk about things I'm planning on doing and so on. Now, I remember insulting this before and I still a man of my word, that being the shithole of bars being the Ritzwood in Aston. What a shithole. And I say that again for people who are hearing. What a shithole. There's a mate of mine, right? And it's true story. He went to go to the Ritzwood, right? And the dickheads behind the door said, oh, you've got to go the back way because you've got to pay to go in. Why? I don't fucking know. But he went in because behind the door, he did everything right. Wasn't a dickhead, nice and polite. And the guy said, yeah, you can go the back way. The bouncer come fired at us like fucking Superman, showing up his authority like a dick. And then, if that weren't bad enough, he turned around and said, you swore at me, you said the F word, which he fucking did not. And then, if that weren't bad enough, he kicked him out the door. Kicked him out the door for no reason. This lad lied. He was supposed to be near the door, he was supposed to take the money, lied and said, oh, you can pay the back way. Lied, because he had a dislike for this lad. So as for the Ritzwood who did that to my friend, fuck you very much, you're totally unprofessional, and I remember insulting the Ritzwood before, and I still do. When I do my drinking, it'll either be in Manchester, it'll either be in Staley Faders, meaning Staley Bids, it would be in Oldham, but Aston, not as many good bars as what they used to be, but in all fairness, I'd never drink in the Ritzwood. I say it again, never drink in the Ritzwood at all. Unprofessional, uncalled for, what a bunch of fucking lame bean fucking morons. Have to get that out of the way. So, as we know, I'm going to do another part of the party, that being Jameside Council. As you know, and I remember insulting these before, I remember insulting these bastards before, shutting down businesses, taking backhanders, as the Tameside Council I'm on about, and as you know, not doing anything to help our wonderful swimming baths. I had a rant over this before. I think it's unfair that Tameside swimming baths, what's been there since I was a lad, is shutting down. No money. They tried to get money, tried to do this, asked for the council didn't do fuck all to help them. And I think it's sad in one way that we pay our council tax and it goes up and up and up, but that we don't have fuck all to solve for it. Things that could improve, things that could be done for us, being a wonderful Tameside Council, and they won't do fuck all to help the sauna. Shutting down businesses so they can build fucking buildings and houses for the rich and undeserving. Say it again. The rich and unfucking deserving. And you wonder why I hate Tameside Council. I remember insulting these arseholes before. Remember insulting them. And I got a love letter from them, believe it or not, saying it's not all buildings, it's not all businesses. Yeah, whatever, Tameside Council. What fucking ever. But it is what it is. I told us we got Suki looking like the smug, pompous prat what he is, with that stupid smug face where he could be going through another recession. Really doing a wonderful job, Suki. Really doing a wonderful job. I wonder, right, whether Suki is going through the same poverty as everyday people. I wonder if him and his poor wife are really suffering with the way of the toss of living. I really wonder if they do suffer. What a pond life. But then again, that's the tourist for you. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing what I'm going to do. Eventually I'm going to talk about one of my favourites being the Alpha Disc Jocks. Why not? I might as well show off. I'm on a rock and roller. Bear with me. Okie dokie. So I got these at a reasonable price, so why not? Alfred Hitchcock, one of my favourite directors, the master of expense. So I've got these pretty reasonable good DVDs. I've got to sew them off. There you go. It's got a back. It's got a lot of special features, if you can see it. Some of them are like from the classics, you know, from the 40s, the 50s and so on. So this was this one. That a dud one. The golden days of Alfred Hitchcock. Then we've got these ones. Some of these are quite old, by the way. So again, from the 40s, bobbed in black and white. Get a lot of date special features, as you can see. My favourite one, the one we all remember, being Anthony Perkins, the original, the classic. Psycho! Again, Alfred Hitchcock. I do remember watching the original trailer of this, and I always loved the way Alfred Hitchcock presents his DVDs, how he presents his films, I should say, DVDs, presents the films, and he really did do a date trailer. If you ever seen it, watch the trailer of Psycho. Brilliant trailer. Alfred Hitchcock presented himself. Then you've got this one, another classic from the golden days of Alfred Hitchcock. Everyone knows this one, it's all called classic, Rear Window. I'm still not seen the remake. One day around the road I might do, but Alfred Hitchcock, very good film. A lot of date features, as you can see. Really good one. Then you've got this one, another classic, with Paul Newman. Very good film. Then you've got Marnie, very good film. Titty Hepburn and my mate Sean Connery, may he rest. In the olden days when he was playing Bond, he also did this. Very good film. Remember doing a review on that. Maybe one day around the road I'll probably do another one. Remember this, one of the last ones of Alfred Hitchcock. I remember right there, not one of his best, but not bad. You definitely see at this point Alfred Hitchcock was pretty ill when he did the film. As we all know, in 1980 he sadly passed away. Thanked it. People always say Psycho was above its time. This is more above its time. About a psycho, kills women, rapes them, wraps a tie around the neck and fucking strangles the fucking juggler. Not a fine film for its time, but very interesting film. The only one ever to be given an 18 rating. Definitely still is a violent film. Definitely still is a shocking film. And that being Thanked It. Again, I also love the fact that Alfred Hitchcock always appeared as an extra in the films and always surprised the films. You can only see why they called him the Master of Suspense. Then you've got this one, very good film, black and white. Then we've got Virgo, very classic film, everyone knows Virgo. The Birds, that's right, The Birds, very tough film. I remember doing a review on that. Maybe one day around the road I'll do another review on it. Love the trailer to this. I love the way, the thing I love about The Birds is you never did know why the birds did what they did. Alfred Hitchcock sort of explains it in the trailer, but in my eyes, was the time to take over. Was it they just had a dislike for Titty Hepburn? Did they just want to take over the world? Did they just want to kill people for the fun of it? And it never did explain that, and that's what I loved about The Birds. Very cleverly made film, even today. Fuck the sequel, and I hope that they'll never make a remake, because they'll fuck it up. This one, The Man Who Knows Too Much, very tough film, very cleverly made film, very good film. There's a few other ones, like Rope and all that. There's Rope now as I speak. There's a title, no, that's not Rope, I have got Rope, very good film and all. Oh, that is Rope, duh. But yeah, I've got that a lot of the Alfred Hitchcock films, Master of Suspense. Maybe one day around the road, I might review them. Do a bit of effort before I go, why not, why not? So, as we know, we're going to have thunderstorms all week. I'm fucking sweating my ass off right now, but I'm not complaining. I love the sun. The sun is beautiful. But into them, people, be smart, be safe. I'll be doing some more stuff, more movies, more things on the way. Into them, I'll say it again. Smart, be safe. See you later.